Alright, so check this out. We're going to do a painting. I've got everything kind of set out over here and all this kind of stuff. And this is a canvas board. I've got orange and pink. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix all this together and make a sky. And the first thing you want to do is all acrylic paint. What you want to do is start with the first thing that's furthest away, which would be the sky, and work toward you. And here's the other thing. You're going to have to let each layer dry before you start with another, because if you don't, you start adding more paint, then it'll turn into mud. But with these two colors here, well, you'll see. But yeah, so there's this guy right there, pink and orange, and yeah, just light it now. That's about where we're at, about halfway. Also, okay, you'll see where I'm going. Okay, so I've got orange and pink. Can't really see the pink too much, but now I've got some more pink right there. Here's the thing with acrylic paint. This is acrylic. Always make sure I've got this little heater here. Each layer is dry. So now on the sky with the pink, that's just all we got here. We're just gonna kind of, yeah, go back in there. Do this. Back over here, pink. Yeah. Oh yeah. And make it look, well, you'll see. Clouds and a sky is what we're doing. Right, yeah, it's, alright. Hang on, I'll get back with you. Stay with me. Alright. Okay, now we've got the pink and the orange incorporated. We're going to take a moist 2-inch brush and just don't add anything to it. Just down here. Yeah, I know. It's, well, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. As you can see, I've got the pink and the orange incorporated. Now I've got a 2-inch brush, moist. And I'm going to go over here, orange and pink. Same thing. Put them back together. Yep, all the whole thing. And then down here, this is all wet. I used the brush with a little bit of water. And now what you want to do is just do this, straight down. Just pull it down with the same color, pink and orange, all the way down. What we got over here? Hey, watch out. All right, and just pull down like this. Yeah, what we got going on over here? With these damn holes. Just, okay. Anyway, just down, pull down, just like that. What in the? Okay. Oh, I guess. Anyway, there you go. Just pull it down, Right. All right, hang on. Okay, now we've got that pulled down just a little bit. Now what I've done is I've put some dark red and some pink over here, and right, and just lightly, same thing, down from right here. Just, just ever so lightly, from over here, over there, down there. Right. It doesn't have to cover the whole thing. Just, right. Okay, you'll see where we're going here just shortly. Yeah, alright. Get that out of there. Right. Just something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Watch out. Get off there. And that's all you gotta do on that. Just put your thumb on there. Anyway. Okay. Alright, so we've got all this. We've got the pink and the blah blah. Yeah, you smack. So over here, I've got some white. Yep. Alright. And up here, we're just gonna make some clouds. It just gently. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Just a little bit over here, a little bit of that kind of thing. This is white. Everything's dry, and make sure each layer is dry, because if you don't, and you start doing this, uh, it'll turn into mud, basically, kind of. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We'll make some class, just like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here's where we're at. Everything's dry. And I'm gonna take a brown acrylic paint pen and just. All right. Yep. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna follow that. Kind of go up here. Go over here. And we're gonna stop right there. I'm gonna come down over here. Same thing about right here. Just kind of go up there and do that. And do this. Across the way. See what I'm doing? Now I'm just gonna color that in. Hang tight. You'll see what I'm doing. All right. So I drew those in with a acrylic paint pen. But now I'm just gonna take the brush instead of using a pen and just brown. That's all I've got right there on the brush so far. And I'm just gonna color that all in. You know what I mean? Just follow it and just use brown. And then I'm gonna go back and maybe put a little black in there. And we're gonna create the landmass. Yeah. Right. Okay. Hang tight. You'll see. All right. And yeah, right. Like I said, black. And we'll just go back in there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Right. And just go back over the brown a little bit with a little bit of black. All right. Okay. Over here, I've already done that. You see how that turned out? And this is what we're looking at so far. Okay. So now, what we're going to do is just do this. Same brush. I got black and brown here. Just gently, just come down, do that, make indication of trees. You know, that kind of thing. Right? On each side. Same thing, just, right? Yeah. Something like that, something like that. And all the way over. Yeah, just, right. Make it look like, okay. Right? See where that's going? Okay. All right. Yep. All right. We'll go from there. Hang tight. Okay, so you see what I've got going on here so far. Now I'm just going to take a little bitty brush, just a little bit of brown mixed in to black, and just right here, I'm going to create, there's the line. Right, just straight across. Barely, barely. Barely, barely. Right, just like that. And that's all it takes. And all right, I'll get back to you. And I'm going to show you what's fixed to happen next. Okay, 2-inch brush. No paint. It's moist. All the paint is still moist. The black is. So we're going to give the indication of reflections from the trees. And this is all water down here. This is sky water. That's what it is. So just lightly, lightly. Just, do it like that. Little bit. Just pull it down. And then change it around. Because if you need like that tree up there, that's okay. And that one. All right. Yeah, right, Well, it doesn't matter if it's too dark. You can always take your thumb or finger or something, and you'll see. But over here too, just pull down ever so lightly because that paint is wet. And what you're trying to do is give the indication of reflections of the trees in the water. Because this pink down here is the water. Right. No, it's, yeah, Yeah, and you can change it. It doesn't have to be, doesn't have to have to be specific. Right, and if it's too dark over there, just take your finger or a napkin or something and wipe off the excess paint. You can always fix it later. There's no mistake. You can even use your finger. Well, come on now, let's use your finger. Right, oh yeah, uh-huh. Oh, that's even darker, isn't it? Yeah, I know, that's what I'm talking about. Well, you'll see. Alright. Alright, so here's where we're at. I know it kind of looks strange. A 2-inch brush, black and brown. Yep. And just mix them all together. And then down here, because this is water down here, it's supposed to be. So now we're just gonna, right. We're gonna put the indication of some land down here. About like that. And at the same time, we're making bushes and stuff like that. Now, something may look like a bush. Right. Like that right there. Alright, so, gotcha. Alright, I think we're pretty much about done with it. It's a simple thing. But I'm thinking about right here. We're just gonna do a, yeah, something like that. Just a tree coming down or up from there. Right. Just, yeah, something weird. Who knows? Yeah, hey. Something like that. I don't know. Alright. Have fun. Enjoy.